Hello, everyone. Hello. Hello. I like how, see, if I look at the, what is this? I always forget the name. VTube Studio, I can see the eyes of the model, but y'all can't see that. I can't see it like over here on OBS. So, yeah, that's a thing. Anyway, hi. I know I've switched models constantly, but they keep coming out with new models. So, like, hi. I'm not sure if y'all remember the last model I had. So, the last model I had dark purple hair, but the same colored eyes. Blink, 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 blink. But this model has light purple hair. The ears were black. And I don't think the horn was as defined. This one has spirals. But yeah, this model's very different. Also, this one has wings. This one has wings. Ah ha ha ha. Yeah, this one's actually quite a bit different. You can kind of see it in the way it like blinks and stuff. Yeah, the wings flap too. Yeah, the wings flap. So, what is that? What's slugma? So I'm gonna see how I can like actually focus on each bit of this model a little bit. So this is actually the Prism. This is the Prism model that just came out like this week. And the thing I like about this model is quite a bit. I feel like the biggest focus of this model is honestly the eyes. The eyes are a dead giveaway. Dead giveaway. There's like so much shine and sparkle. Like bling bling, bling bling, bling bling. Like I could like zoom in forever on the eyes, and it does not get like worse the more you zoom in on it. You can change the color on the top, which I made black. There's like a light purple and then a little dark purple, and then I made it light again at the bottom. You could add the shimmer sparkles here. You can change the color on the dot, the red lines here. You can add eyeshadow in a sense, eyeshadow on top of that, the eyebrows. There's like layer after layer after. Staring at your soul. What soul? What soul? I already took it. Yeah, you could add quite a bit to the eyes, and on top of that, they did quite a bit, which I feel like I've never seen in any other model. This is something that bothered Scribs that I did before. You can make the eyes go wide. Like, you can make the eyes go further apart. So I had one eye, well, I made both eyes go this way and that way, if that makes sense. So I made them go way further apart than they should have, unintentionally. I was trying to make this model look younger, in a sense. So I made the eyes get very wide and look very circular, because I wanted my model to look young. I wanted to look major uncanny valley vibes when they were like that, yeah. On top of that, I also made the face more rounded out. You could give it more of a pointy chin. I made the cheeks more rounded out. I wanted to make my model look a bit more like me in real life, because in real life, I'm a bit more chunky cheeked. More rounded out. I always get mistaken for being younger than I actually am. Maybe not as close to this age, but I did want to make my character look a bit younger. because again, I get mistaken for being younger than I actually am. I don't think as much as I should have been, but I've been mistaken as an elementary schooler for some odd reason. I don't know. I don't think I should have, but I don't know. Maybe it was what I was wearing that day. So I do have to dress up all the time to not let that happen. But anyway. Yeah, that's why I wanted to do that for my model. For the prism version. But yeah, they did a lot on the eyes, adding the eyeshadow, which I've seen in other models, except for the eyes. They really did a lot, giving a lot of detail. What I haven't seen in other models, they let you round it out. They let you separate it. So a lot of difference for the eyes that they haven't let you do in the other ones. Middle school or high school, I can see. But yeah, the elementary school one was odd. I think it was because I was behind 2 other elementary school kids. And I guess they just assumed I was a third right behind them. But yeah, I think that's why that one happened. Continuing on with the model, they added ears. Something that they're adding with more customizable models is unicorn horns, which I'm very, very happy about. Seeing more unicorn horns as an option. Something I am disappointed about, maybe it's my mistake, I'm just not seeing it, is that I was not able to change the color of the ears. I was able to change the tips. As you can see for black, I was able to change the inner ears, but I was not able to change the color of the ears all the way. I wanted the ears to be black, but I was not able to do that. Normally, if that's a concern, you can change the mesh, which means that there's just another way. That's another way to change the, I don't know the technical terms, but that's an outside way of changing the color of the model. But because this model is in 4K, which is just heavy detail of this model, it's, I was unable to do it, or at least it's in a different format that I'm not used to, so it was just not possible. Maybe the 2K version, so not as strong or detailed, but I just like working with the 4K one, so it was not really possible. As I mentioned before, moving the eyes is new, but also the creator, which I can't remember right now, also lets you move other things. So if you add the hair, which I always like doing up here, giving it the heart, you could actually move it from the middle of the head to left to right, so it doesn't have to stay in the middle. Same thing with the hair clips. You can move it left to right, up and down, so it doesn't always have to stay in that one spot as other models do. I would like to go with the theme of hearts, because my character is obsessed with love in all forms of it, which is why I added that on here. Hence the choker, which we're getting to. Oh, another thing, the wings and the cattail are separate. I'm assuming because the model was so heavy, those had to be separate. I'm still not sure how to pin them correctly that it doesn't like separate the whole time or just look awkward, but yeah, that's the thing. And again, there's always different choker bits, there's more neck pieces, number of variety for sure. I'm so glad that Suika did what they did. Starting a whole revolution essentially with customizable models. Not sure if anyone came before that or anything, but it's really nice to see that customizable models are an option, letting those that aren't able to afford full size models get a chance to stream on a cheaper budget. And for those like myself who aren't able to like come up with an idea of their model, able to experiment, me having a chance to do that, I'm able to get a better idea of what I want or need. But yeah, I feel like the outfit for this one is giving me a closer idea of what I am looking for. I feel like I'm with each customizable model, I'm getting closer and closer. especially with like the artists that I'm working with. They're getting me a better idea of the color palette I should be going for when working on it. Speaking of which, I have some like exciting news, but I'm gonna keep focusing on the model. I mixed with different shades of purple here. I've seen a lot of artists that when they make the model that I've been working on, they use a lighter shade of purple for the hair. And then they use different shades for like the outfit. Maybe not as hard as I am for the purple here. I'm thinking I should make that a lighter shade actually. And then they use like black and then go down. Speaking of which, I could just kind of continue it on with like the nails. And I keep the same for the boots. Keep the same for the booty boots. Booty boots. Booty 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 boots. Booty boots. But here she is, my version of the Prism model. Hello, everyone. Hello. I haven't been able to work fully. How am I going to be this short wearing platforms? Leave me alone. Leave me alone. That's another thing. Oh, I forgot. You can make the thighs thick. You can make them thick thighs. Thick thighs that save lives. I'm still looking for that thicker model. But yeah. I feel like it's a bit closer. If I could, I would make the thighs a bit thicker than they are. Maybe the skirt's covering it, actually. But yeah, I would do that. So far, I like the colors on this model. I'm not sure if I care for anything else on here besides how the mouth looks when I like smile. It looks mischievous or evil. Like that. I like that. That's like my favorite thing so far about this model is the little smile it has. It makes it look like it's a little evil. that part. It gives a what energy? I don't know, but when I showed Scribs, he called me a gremlin. He called me more of a gremlin than he usually does. But yeah. So far, I'm going to test out this model today. It's still a work in progress, and by work in progress, I mean that I'm testing it out. Unfortunately, we have not set up the keys for it, so I'm not able to pull out things like... Apparently, this model comes out with a mic. So it comes out with the mic. I think it has a controller. And apparently other things, but I didn't have time to set up the keys because I literally set up this model last night. I stayed up late last night working on this model. So I designed this model and then and that's all I was able to work on was putting this model together. And then I was mad because this morning I woke up and the model got updated. The creator was like, hey, I updated the model, download the new files. And I'm like, really? I worked on this all night last night. And this morning you're telling me there's new files and I have to start over? And normally, if the creator updates a model, they're usually just like, they give notes. They're like, hey, just so you know, we just updated like the Yuki model. They're like, hey, we just updated the apron. There were some issues with it. We updated this bit and this bit. Otherwise, don't worry about it. And I'm like, okay, cool. The Prism model got updates, but there are no notes. There are no notes as to what got updated. So I have no idea as to what is going on. So yeah, I don't know. I don't know what happened with it. Hi Sarah, how are you? What happened to me? Nothing happened to me. It's fine. Welcome to the stream. I got a new prism model. I got a new model. It's the prism model. I'm mad though because I just made this model last night. Took me all night. And then I found out that they updated it. I found out that they updated the model this morning without telling me what they updated. So I have no idea. I have no idea what they updated. So I don't know if I have to redo the whole model or what. And there's a lot of things you have to fix about this model. So I'm not going to deal with it until over the weekend. I'm probably going to message the seller asking like, hey, what was changed, so I know like what to fix. Am I resistant to ice head pats? I just made this model, so the head pats aren't working right now, but I welcome head pats. I will be frozen, but I welcome head pats. Brr. Brr. But yeah, I do have another surprise. But that's later when we start the stream. What is that? Well, that's a main trick. It's always nice for a head pat. Yes, it's always nice for a head pat. I was gonna mention something else. Speaking of models, there is this artist that I mentioned before that I am waiting to commission. It is a unicorn. Alicorn cat. Yes. It's but yeah, an artist that I've been waiting to commission. Yes, my Umas recognize me in any form. The artist that I've been waiting to commission. First, I was going to ask for just a regular art piece to see how my model would look in their art form. And then if I like it, then I would commission them for a full model. And I thought that they wouldn't open their commissions until they said the new year. But I was surprised they actually opened their commissions for just regular art, not VTuber model art, for just regular art commissions today for a couple days. So I was ecstatic and I'm like, submit. So I submitted my my art, like VTuber like pieces and stuff, like so fast. Whew. I'm gonna keep an eye out on it. I really hope that it works out. If not, if anyone could send me artists that actually do like big girl heavy set characters, I'd really appreciate it. But yeah, I'm really excited for that. Today I think was like otherwise I think today was like a fast-paced day. Thank you, Scribs. I think today otherwise was like a fast-paced day. Got through work and everything, and then oh, thank you. That's quite the compliment to almost look like McQueen. Now, if only I had the elegance and grace. I have like the opposite. I have nothing. I have like, I almost fell this morning just trying to get ready for work. Yeah, I think otherwise today was like a fast-paced day, except for getting home. Getting home, I think, was probably the worst part. Normally, it takes me 45-ish minutes to get home. But because I stayed longer at work to do clubs, I hit traffic hour. So I hit traffic hour. And then literally I don't have no idea what was going on. I hit traffic hour, and then near the end of traffic hour, I made a couple turns. For one thing, there was construction. And then the other thing was that I ran into maybe three or so areas where there were ambulances, fire trucks, and cops. 3 big areas of all of that. And yeah, that just made the traffic even longer. So what normally takes 45 minutes took me about a little over an hour and a half. Took me a little more than an hour and a half to get home. So I honestly thought that I was probably going to be delayed in streaming today, so I got a little worried. I didn't even know if I was going to be able to eat. Ew, traffic, yeah. I was worried that I wasn't going to be able to, like, eat or anything before I got here. But yeah, fortunately I was able to eat a little something after, like, scarfing it down. I was able to get a little something. Thanks to Scribs thinking ahead and grab me a little something. And yeah, I was able to make it. Finals week! After 2 weeks. Oh gosh. Take care, Sarah. Good luck. Actual new model or new model? It's been a couple of new models. Yeah, how you doing, Moon? How you doing? Welcome. Like watching a couple things over here. But yeah, otherwise, how's everyone been doing? How's everyone been doing? I know it's been a while, and I've been changing things up every so often. The new thing, being too lazy to wash my hair, finished laundry. Oh man, I congratulate you on that. Doing laundry and putting it away? Congratulations. Congratulations. I feel like folding it and then putting it away are the hardest things, especially putting it away. Especially putting it away. That's hard. At least personally for me. If it's on hangers, I think I might be able to do it. If it's not, then That reminds me, I gotta get rid of Shigemaru. Shigemaru laundry's such a pain. What was on that pizza? I gotta know what was on that pizza. I was just talking to someone about pineapple and pizza, and I was confused and worried. They got a veggie one? Interesting. Just cheese. See, when I get pizza, I need to do light sauce. I don't know. It's just always been a thing for me. I think light sauce is a texture. It's a texture thing for me. I think there's only ever been a few exceptions. Anyone ever have that? There are just certain places. I'm trying to figure out where my stuff is here. Like, there are certain places where they're like exceptions for stuff. There's one pizza place where it's so good I don't worry too much about the sauce, but then other places I'm like, nah. I absolutely have to make a lot of customizations. I'm gonna get the game and stream ready. So I'll be BRB. I'm trying to see where we should both be. I think about there. Does that look about right? Yeah, I think that works. Okay, I think I'll leave it there. So joining me for the streams is Kuromi, my best friend. I did try to change her colors to ones that I prefer, but apparently she's stuck this way, so meh. Meh, it is what it is. We both love romance. We love our romance stories. So, I'm like, where's my game? It's not starting. Oh, we're going to be playing Bust-a-Fuddles. I'll try a little bit of voice acting. That reminds me. I'm thinking about something new for the new year. So the stream may change a bit, but what is that? Oh, okay. So I'm thinking about changing the stream a little bit, but we'll see if I still feel that way by the new year. Carmen! I love Carmen! Oh, I miss her so much. I forgot this is where we left off. Carmen, Carmen. Find a college without a dorm. Whoa. Okay. Let me see. I need to move chat. Hold on. Blue Snowball, free music. I have game capture and headphones. Okay, I'm turning off headphones. That might be it. Maybe this is what caused the YouTube thing to not, or to be an issue. So we might need to look into that. So I turned off headphones.
Carmen-san?
Why are you wearing that top? Carmen! I'm so disappointed.
Carmen-san, 仕事中ですよ。お客様のテーブルに一緒に座ってどうするんですか?
Has anyone ever done that where you're on the job but you can be that regular with customers? I'm trying to think if I've ever done that. Oh, I do that with kids. I work with kids, and sometimes I just be like on my phone in front of them, or I just be like, or I just be chatting with them about regular stuff. It's not even that serious. Sometimes it's just not even that serious. Other jobs though, other jobs. I've had so many, I can't even remember. Probably, but it wasn't often. Probably, but it wasn't often. Especially not with bosses. But customers, yeah, it probably wasn't often, but I can't remember. More recent jobs, yes. Anyone else though? Ooh, Skriz, I think you did in the online store you worked at. I think you did. I think you mentioned that quite a bit. Just give a couple more minutes. We're just getting to the good part, plus she'll be all alone until Luca gets there.
ダメです。ほら、立ってください。
How dare you tell Carmen what to do?
はーい。
What do you think you are, the boss?
すみません。お邪魔しました。ルカさんが来たら声かけますから、それまではあっちで皆さんと一緒のテーブルにいたらどうです
No,
か?
I'm mad at you. You're not getting a tip. Alex points at a box seat where Limbo and the rest are eating. Looks like Scarecrow's with them today, too.
そんなにかからないだろうし、ここで待ってるよ。
I only drink with my besties on Friday? That's the rule. I mean, I do have a fast food Friday, and it's usually just with my partner.
そうなんですね。じゃあ、このスパークリングウォーターはサービスにして
Oh,
おきます。
Scripps, did you finalize those plans for tomorrow? Oh, I asked if you ever chilled with regular customers, like just act cool with them instead of like being all customer servicey.
ありがとう。喉乾いてるの我慢してたんだ。
I do not understand the drinking life.
さっきね、カルメンさんが嬉しそうに話してたよ。
I thought we verified he wasn't a child.
最近ずっとあんな感じで。
Cricketune! Oh, I like Cricketune. Hold up, I like Cricketune. After the full circle incident, Carmen officially adopted Alex. The very same Carmen who once said she couldn't even speak to him and temporarily closed down the Paraiso garage.
大学に行くことにしたの？
まだ考えてるところです。学校なんてちゃんと通ったことがなかったから、どの分野もすごく面白くて。
大学生活の楽しみ方ならアドバイスしてあげるよ。私、そこのところは先輩だもんね。
よろしくお願いしますね、先輩。
Senpai.
いらっしゃいませ。
Oh, wait, we saw him a second ago, but we didn't interact with him. Okay. Oh, true. True about the sales tactic. Oh, Scribs, I was saying that I think that happened more when you were working at that online store, where you were more chill with people. No, the Cricketune got away. Aw. I forgot Pepe!
あら、いらっしゃい、グエロ。やだ、もしかしてウルフちゃん？大きくなったのね。
What is this?
カルメンさんのお知り合いなのですか？
そうなのよ。もうグエロったらニュース見たわよ。お父様のことご愁傷様だったわね。
葬儀も終わってバソワルトも今は
So let's just quiet it down.
そう。ま、せっかく来てくれたんだから入って入って。ほらペペ、奥の席。
奥のカウンターは静かな席が空いているのです。
そうね、それがいいわ。あ、待ってグエロ、紹介しなくっちゃ。
Sorry, I was playing with the model. Okay. Carmen pulls Guro by the arm and walks over to us.
グエロ、こちら、私の可愛い息子のアレックス。
Did you put the AC on?
こちら、私の古い友人のグエロ。
Uh-oh. Alex don't look comfortable.
はじめまして。
Oh,
アレ
okay.
ックスです。
Oh, really? Really, Scripps? That actually surprises me. That's surprising, Scribs. Oh, how dare you, Scribs, put the AC on? Can y'all believe this? I can actually frown with this model. Hold on. I can actually frown with this model. I think, was it this model or the one before? I couldn't frown. It made me smile the whole... Yeah, the Yuki model. The Yuki model made me smile the whole time, no matter how much I tried to frown or... I couldn't frown. I couldn't frown. I think the other model, it did let me do that. Oh, the other thing I do like about this model is that I can do... I can actually turn my mouth sideways! I can actually do that. I feel like that's impressive. I know it doesn't seem like much, but it's actually impressive. Ugh. Hold on, I gotta take this off. I have a sweater on. Okay.
息子、お前こんなに大きい子供がいたのか?
Having a kid this old.
最近、私の息子になったのよ。
She really wanted that relationship. Hmm. You tell him, Kuromi. Guro shakes Alex's hand, and at the same time, nods at the man in sunglasses standing behind him.
ちなみに、そっちの可愛いお嬢さんは、フリーの。
You forgot my job, Carmen!
一応フリーの記者って名乗ってるんですけど、
I'm Rose
私は
Bridges.
ブリッジスです。主にニューシーグトゥデイで記事を書いてます。
Oh, you know what? The model doesn't move as much as it should. Scribs, that video we were watching right before this stream showed how to move the model a bit better. Right now it's kind of moving awkward. The video was showing how it could move a bit better. I like how the shoulders move. I'm Guero. I'm Guero.
グエロ・ネルーダさん？
そう。俺のことを知ってるってことは、ヤングのネタも追ってるのか?
Hey, Kay. Kay, look at me, look at me, look at me, look at me. Hey, if you know about me, I assume you're looking into gangs for your articles.
あ、いえ、追ってるっていうか、バスワルトのこととかいろいろ調べたいと思ってて。何か特別に調べてるってほどじゃないですけど。
Wolfie. Yawn. I want to see if it'll work. Achoo! Oh, the sneezing kind of works. Kuromi's copying my every move. No. No way. Maybe. The man next to Guro hands me a small card printed thick white cardstock. The information on it is concise, only listing Naruto's name and contact details.
フリーの記者はいい情報屋にもなる。できるだけ勝っておきたいからな。
Freelance reporters make for good information brokers. I'd rather keep people like that within arm's reach. Alrighty then.
勝ってって。
知 新聞社よりはマシな報酬を出す。
I'll pay you better than any publisher.
その記者の
I'll cover the bill for the reporter's table to. Whoa. I don't like you. I already can't stand you. I don't like any of the new people already. I hate these guys.
あ、いやいいですって。
Girl, I'd run. I'd run. Mm-hmm. Kuromi agrees. Look at her face. Mm-hmm.
男が金を出すって言ってる。
Oh no! He did not just tell me to shut my mouth. No. No.
だま。男も女も関係ないです。お金を出していただく理由はありませんので。カルメンさん、私。
Carmen, I'll pay for my own tab. Carmen, show him the door. Pepe.
はいはい。
Even if his lips are shiny.
大丈夫ですか？
ああ、大丈夫だけど、私思わず噛みついちゃったけど、あの人ネルーダファミリーのボスなんだよね。
Oh no, he didn't. My sister's a police officer.
僕もびっくりしました。でも
He didn't strike me as all that scary, alright.
そうでしたね。
でもギャングのボスなんでしょ？
ギャングのボスって
Are gang bosses scary?
わかんない。
I don't know.
ですよね。まあ怖いイメージはありますけど。
And there's no avoiding the Neruda family when you look into Basso Alto. Maybe Alex is right. Maybe gang bosses aren't all bad. Where were you like 10 seconds earlier? Could have used you.
もうルカ、何するの？だってなんか神妙な顔で喋ってんだもん。さっきの黒い。
So you were watching the whole time.
知り合い？
Fabulous.
なんとあのネルーダファミリーのボスとその側近だったんです。
Great.
グエロがこの店に来てんのか。
カルメンさんの古い友人だそうです。
カルメンはほんと顔が広いな。それよりルカ、すっごい待たされたんだから。今日はルカのおごりだからね。しょうがねえな。なんだ、どうかしたか？
さっきね、グエロさんにおごってやるって言われたんですよ。それなのに
She talked down to the head of a gang.
あのネルーダファミリーのボスに対してですよ。
ちょっとどういうことよ。ギャングのボスに一目惚れでもさ。
Gang boss fell for your head at first sight.
違います。記者をお金で買収しようとするのが気に食わなかっただけよ。
アレックス。
あんたさ、言い返すにしても相手をちゃんと見てからにしなさいよ。それは分かってるけど。それにさ、あんたおごってくれるって言うなら
Booze tastes 1,000 times better than when it's free.
ただで飲める酒の方が
Miss Officer, do you know what you're saying?
私はそんなに安く買収されるような記者じゃありませんので。でも私にはおごらせるんだろ。
But you're gonna have me pick up the tab.
それは正当な
Exactly.
理由があるからね。
これあちらのテーブルからです。
The table over there sent this for you. Carrying several dishes and 2 large beer jugs.
だってグエロさんのは断ったはず。
Alex gives signals at a table, namely the one Scarecrow and the rest are occupying. They all wave at us. Scarecrow. You guys. Pepe and Alex grin at us and start lining the... Wait, hold on. They were there and they didn't stop the... Okay. So much for the underground mafia, alright.
何どうかした？
優しい彼氏でいいですね。
It must be nice to have a kind, supporting boyfriend.
何その言い方。じゃあルカはこれ食べないでね。
それはそれ、これはこれ。いただきます。
待って待って。まずは乾杯でしょ。
あと、そうだったな。じゃ、今週も乾杯の様子を
Yeah, send the video to the guy in jail.
オッケー。じゃあ撮るよ。
アダム、今週もお疲れ様。
お疲れ様。せーの。
乾杯。
動画送信。
He's either in jail or in a hospital. I can't remember.
ああ、食った食った。
お腹破裂しそう。
I'm getting cold now.
お前、あいつらと一緒に帰る？
うん、飲んじゃったし、誰か車出してれば乗せてもらおうかな。
そっか。じゃあ帰ったらメール入れといて。私は寝てるかもしれないけど。
わかった。それじゃ
Always have a designated driver.
そういえば。あんたのあのアパートどうなった？昼間パトロールの時前通ったけどさ、全然治ってなくない？
She was never gonna go back. She's gonna live with her boyfriend.
そうなんだよね。取り壊しじゃなくて修復するらしいんだけど、工事の予定はまだ目処が立ってないん
if
だ
a
って。
if a place is so bad it's gonna be demolished, it's not gonna be fixable.
じゃあ、あんたは工事が始まるのを待つしかないってこと？
リンボがいろいろ交渉してくれてね。このまま修復工事を待つか、いろいろ返金してもらって部屋を
Refund! Refund! Live with the boyfriend.
工事が終わるの待つとすると、なんかいろいろ大変らしくて、契約金がどうのって先に払わなきゃいけないお金があるんだって。
Pay a down payment.
今正直懐が寂しいからどうしようかなって。
You have a rich boyfriend. Why aren't you living with the boyfriend?
なんであんたが金払わなきゃいけないわけ？あんた強制的に追い出されてるわけでしょ？
I'd have been gone.
でもそれはそもそも最初に契約
It's your fault for not reading the contract
悪かったんだってば。
from an old lady.
ま、どっちにしても早く決めなさいよ。
So I know a great set of stairs. Okay. Behind this wall that nobody goes to. Okay. You could show her around. And nobody'll know. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. I don't know what I'm saying. I'm just saying.
何？笑うとこあった？
なんかこんな話前もしたね。
確かに同じこと話してるね。ルカ？
Are they hugging?
笑えてよかった。
Smiled about what?
ど
Oh
うし
yeah.
たの急に。
前みたいに笑えてよかった。あんたが笑ってくれて私救われた。
I'm just dancing to the music.
もうルカ、そんなこと言わ
It's
ない
too
で。
serious.
私また
Give me the romance. This is why I don't play this. It's not intriguing enough. It's too real.
よし、こういうのはもう終わりな。
It's too real and she's hot.
そうだよ、終わり。また来週も会うんだから。
I want to know if I can pull off the short hair, if I'd be happy with it. I feel like I gotta be thin though. Like I wouldn't be comfortable with myself having short hair unless I was thin. I don't know.
そうだな。と、でまた悪い。
Luca takes out her work phone. Looks like she's being called to a dangerous crime scene.
訂正。来週じゃなくて、その仕事終わって家に帰ったら電話して。
了解。
I'm getting so bored. I'm just listening to the music.
よかった。
Hey, boyfriend! Oh, what's
ク
up?
ロちゃん？みんなもう帰ったんだと思ってた。
Yeah, that's true, Kay. It's always confidence. It's swagger. It's swagger. Wait, that's not what kids say now. What do kids say now? What's the term? It's not Riz, is it? I don't know what they say no more.
そうそう。週の車で帰ってるところだったんだけど。
What? Alex messaged you?
君がルカと一緒じゃなくて一人でいるって。
Luca just left. What are you talking about?
ルカは仕事の呼び出しで警察署に行っちゃったんだ。だから一人でタクシー乗ろうと思ってたところだったん
Okay,
だけど。
that's kind of creepy.
じゃあよかった。俺と一緒にタクシー乗って帰ろう。
How are y'all with your partners? Because I'm attached to mine. I don't drink, but if I were to go out drinking, I think, and my partner was nearby, I think we'd have a plan. I don't know. Maybe that's just me. I would have a plan. If I'm going out drinking with someone, I think we'd have a plan of a designated driver. I would think. I don't know. Maybe that's just me.
すっごい息切れてるけど大丈夫？
あ、そう。6ブロック先で車降りて走ってきた。
Oh, that is so cute and sweet.
別にタクシー捕まえて帰るくらい一人でも平気だって。
Shut up and take
子
the
供じゃないん
taxi.
だからさ。
Stop it. Just take the taxi.
でも一緒の方がいいじゃん。
Yes, it is. If you ever planned on drinking, there would have to be a designated driver ready beforehand. See, I've heard stories, though, where the designated driver still drinks anyway, and then it gets out of hand, and at that point, you have to have another designated driver, or at least, like, hey, this is the emergency taxi number, or something like that. Dumb butt. That's how you get arrested or worse. Yeah. Scarecrow's really warm when it comes to things like this.
じゃあタクシー代はクロちゃんのおごりね。
Why are you making him pay? Well, then again, you probably don't have money. Just live with him! Is this gonna be how they just live together? I stand next to Scarecrow and hold his hand. Ah!
まあ、その、なんだ。タクシー代ぐらいは俺が出してよ。
Come on, he don't even mind paying! Scarecrow squeezes my hand back and we set out. Was it a video game?
やば。ああ、終わっちゃった。
You lost.
あ、リンボー、何ステまで行った？
What stage did you get to?
今のが916
916?
やっぱベイ使わない
Without Bay?
かな。
俺は B でも行けたよ。
Huh.
あ、二人とも何してるの？
That reminds me, my coworkers are going to a game show. They invited me. I said, nah, I'm not going. Which is kind of sad because they invited me to paint with them. I went. I'm cool with that. I like to paint. But I'm not going to the game show. Why? I'm a sore loser and a sore winner. You don't want me going. You don't want to see that side of me. I don't want you to see that side of me. Also, it's a game show. If there are questions or if I have to fight you, if I have to physically fight you, I'm a lose. And again, I'm a sore loser. I also can't answer questions. I can't answer riddles. That's why I don't do escape rooms. I ain't intelligent. Video games? I'll do it. I'll do it. I'm good. I'm not good, but I might be decent. If I have to answer questions, I'm gonna bring the team down. And I'm not about to do that. I'm not about to do that to you. I'm not about to do that to myself. No. I'm not doing that.
メイビーランやってたとこ君にもアナウンスで
私は結構進んでるよ。
Number
フレンドランキ
2
ングだと今
on
2位
friend ranking.
マジかよ、またお前に抜かされたのか。
That's right. That's right.
私結構うまいんだから。
At least you know your limits. Yep. This reminds me of My Hero Academia. My gosh, I was obsessed. When the video game came out, what was it? Ultimate something? I can't remember. But when the first My Hero Academia game came out, I loved it. I was obsessed. I kept playing and playing and playing. I kept trying to get better. I did pretty good. One's Justice. Yes, One's Justice. I did pretty good. I did decent. And then the second game came out, nerfed. And then I didn't get far, though. I stopped having time to play. There should be some soda in the fridge. So why do you use Bay or B?
私はベイしか使ってない。
You only use Bay. I peer inside the well-organized fridge. There's only 2 cans of my favorite soda left.
ねえ、サイダーあと2本なんだけど、飲みたい人。
I drink both.
俺はいらない。
俺飲みたい。
オッケー。あ、びっくりした。あ、そっち持っていこうと思ったのに。
I don't know why, but I always love when the love interest comes over.
君のことだからスナックとか両手に抱えてくるかなって。
Someone that knows me. Yes.
ああ、それは。
当たりだろ
You're just trying to get the soda!
正解。でも、喉乾きすぎちゃったから、とりあえず乾杯しよう。
I don't like that sus look you got on your face. No, you blinked! Hold on, you blinked. Yeah, he blinked. Okay, no. Okay, we're good.
おいやっぱこのサイダーうまいよな。もっとストック買っておかないと。
どうしたの？
危ね、ゲップ出そうになった。
I hate burping. This is why I don't drink soda.
別にゲップしたっていいのに。
Oh, she didn't burp.
どうした？
私もちょっと出そうに。
別にゲップしたっていいのに。そういえばさ、聞かなきゃいけないなって思ってたことが
Do
あ
it!
るんだけ
Do
ど。
it! Are you gonna ask to
でも
live
聞い
here?
ていいのかなっていう
Do
の
it!
と聞いてどうするってのがあって。
Please.
あ、なになに？
あ、いや、だからアパートのこと。君が借りてるアパー
Yes.
ト。もうすぐ
Yes.
そうみたい。この前大家さんに会ったけど、なんだか大変そうだったな。
Please. Come on. Come on.
工事終わったらあっちに帰るの？
Oh, is he sad?
あ、それはまだ考えてない。
そっか。
Is he sad?
でも契約の更新はしなきゃいけないみたい。だからどうしようかなって。 今はちょっと懐も寂しいし。
Come on!
コラムの掲載減っちゃったんだって？
そうだよ。他にもちょこちょこ書かせてもらってた企画とかもなんか電子記事に変わるからっていろいろ方向性が変わるみたいでさ。
Back from the shower, you're clean. Yes, nice and cleansly.
それでなかなか OK もらえなくなって苦労してるところ。でも一応ニューシーグダイジェストに短期の連載も決まったし、まあなんとかって感じ。
そっか。アパートの方はさ、もし契約更新しなかったらどうなるの？
If she does it, what's she gonna do? You got an idea?
ペニーレーンは人気らしいから誰か他の人が住むことになるんじゃないかな。
君はそれでいいの？あ、もちろんうちの部屋はいつまででも使ってもらっていいんだよ。
Just ask her to move in with you!
ほら、毎月払ってくれてる家賃もさ、あれもっと。
Wait, you're having her pay rent?!
てか本当は家賃とか全然いらないし。
I'ma whoop somebody's crow. I'ma strangle somebody's toe. Oh wait, I didn't read that last line. I got so mad about the first line.
ありがとうクロちゃん。あのアパートの部屋はさ、もし工事が終わって住めるようになっても
You'd be kind of
残って
lonely.
一人で住むのは
I don't know. I don't know. Crow lives with a bunch of dudes. I just remembered that.
寂しい。
だってこの家でみんなと一緒にご飯食べたり、
Oh,
いっ
meditate.
てらっしゃいとかおかえりって言ってもらえるのすごく楽しいんだもん。それがなくなっちゃうのはな。
You get to live with a bunch of neighbors you like.
そうだよな。なんだかんだ。
Or it could just be you two. Share the room.
でもあのアパート気に入ってるんでしょ？手放すの惜しくない？
I wouldn't feel as bad as if I lost you. Jeez. It's getting too cheesy up in here. I'm lactose intolerant. This is so ridiculous.
惜しいっていうか、実家を出てからずっと住んでた部屋だし、ルカとアダムと一緒に探し回って
Oh my
やっと見
gosh.
つけた私のお城だからさ。
I mean, I can relate because I do miss my my apartment. My tail's kind of big. I do miss my apartment. My first ever apartment. From when I moved out of my mom's house. But I mean, I like my house. I mean, I wouldn't want to go back. I'd like to visit it, but I mean, someone else is in there now. I mean, I don't know. It's over, so it's not the same.
他の人が住むんだなって思うとなんか寂しくて。
You gotta move on. I'm looking at my tail now. Should my tail be bigger than me? I don't know. I'm just kind of taking things as they are.
じゃあ悩んでるのってお金の問題だけ？
How about a wedding ring? Maybe you can ask properly. I don't know. I'm playing with the Chromie model now.
だけって言うけど、それが問題なんだよ。
じゃあさ、もしもだよ、100万ドル拾って好きに使ってもいいって言われたら。
Thanks to the follow. Glad you're enjoying your time here. Welcome to the cauldron and enjoy your time in the bubbles. What is with that? That just scared me. Oh! Is that the goal? Yay! We reached the goal. Thank you. Yay! What is that? Like, what is that? I gotta find my... I'm in danger now? Why am I in danger now? I'm scared. Well, technically, considering the town I'm in, that actually makes sense. 350! 350. I'm like, what am I? What is it again? 350 sparkles in the cauldron. Woo! All right, that's the other thing that happened yesterday. Woo! It's so shiny in here. Yay! So warm. This is a good game. This is a good game, actually. Busted Fellows is a good game. The first one was pretty decent. We're seeing the second game. Oh, no! Oh, hold on. They aren't? Hold on. Let me see if I can... Okay, because I'm hearing it. Okay, I switched it. Wait, no, now we can't hear it. See, I'm not hearing the... That's weird. Oh. Yeah, we can only do one or the other. That's weird. We're gonna have to look into that. Yeah. I'm sorry, Nathaniel. I think that's happening because we're experimenting with playing music while having the game sound on. We tried experimenting with that last week. But we don't want to get copyrighted. Apparently that's a way to do it, is separating the sounds. But it looks like the sounds are getting mixed up. Scribs, is there any way we can refund that? The crystals? So what if, okay, just hypothetical here. What if you picked up $1 million and got told you can do anything with them? Would you keep the apartment? Yay, refund!
する。
じゃあ決まりじゃん。
決まりってどういうこと？
俺が君の100万ドルになる。
I'll be your $1 million.
思い出がある部屋なんだろ？急に壊れちゃったからって簡単には捨てられないよ。
That's adorable. I'll be your $1 million. I want to add more to this, but I'll refrain because there's going to be too much cheese in here. It's going to be too much cheese in here.
だから俺が預かっておくってのはどう？
Wait, are you going to buy the apartment?
クロちゃんが代わりにお金出すってこと？
Oh, okay.
そんなのダメだよ。
You're going to pay for her. Oh, wow.
ことなんだから。
じゃあいいよ。君の契約が切れたら次は俺が契約して借りるから。
Oh, for Pete's sake. Just end it already. I'm so over this.
そんなの同じことじゃん。ねえ、クロちゃん。気持ちは嬉しいけど、お金のこと。
I'm about to throw her out the window.
分かってくれるでしょ？
I'm about to throw her out the window.
君だって俺の気持ちを分かったよ。別にお金が余ってるから何でも買ってあげるって意味じゃない。あのアパートはさ、
That's
君の
cute.
大切な思い出を入れた
I'm just doing it because I
箱みたい
care
なもんだ
about
と思うんだ。
you. Alright, alright.
思い出は君が大事に持ってて。それを入れておく箱は俺が守ってあ
You
げ
should
る。
get to keep them and I'll look after them.
だってさ、大好きな彼女のためにでっかい箱をポンと買えるだけの大金を稼いでるなんて。
Being able to afford a huge box for my precious girlfriend. How cool am I? Oh gosh. Was that cringe?
すごく嬉しい。でも。
わかった。じゃあお金は貸すってことにしよう。
Oh,
いつか返してくれればいいし、たまに俺の仕事を手伝ってくれてもいいし。
I can't.
これでどう？
No, I can't. I can't. No, no, no.
わかった。
No.
ありがとう。
No.
よかった。じゃあ交渉成立だな。
No. No. I'm done. I'm done. Scarecrow extends his fist, and I pump mine against his. Oh, that was an adorable laugh. Nope.
ジンジャー。
お前もハイタッチす
Ginger!
るか？あ、ほらほら、こうやって手
Does
を
he get bit?
グーにして。
I remember Ginger didn't like him. Ginger didn't like him. Konnichiwa. Parisa Garage is incredibly quiet during the day. It's kind of strange how it can look the same, yet feel totally different. Yet totally feel like a different dimension. You think he's funny? I felt completely awkward the more that they were both talking. I was just like, just get it over with. Just leave the apartment. And, I mean, he is the sweetest, I'll say that. Parisa, oh, finally, Carmen, in your regular outfit! Ah! My fabulous queen!
こんにちは、カルメンさん。私アレックスと。
こんにちは。お待ちしてました。
And he's in his oversized sweater. I sit across from Alex and Carmen at my usual table.
ああ、そうだったわ。忘れないうちに渡さなきゃいけないものがあるのよ。ちょっと待っててね。
I love the way her hair flows.
多分あれのことです。
あれって？
カルメンさん今めちゃくちゃハマってるんで、ちょっとだけ付き合ってあげてください。
お待たせ。はい、これがあなたの分よ。
CD ですか？
Who is this? Is by Bestie.
ベスティの新曲なのよ。神曲よ、神曲。いっぱい CD 買っていっぱいストリーミングしてラジオにもいっぱいリクエストして応援してるの。
最近すごく人気ですよね。
Right, Alex did mention that Carmen knows a lot about him.
ありがとうございます。CD お借りしますね。
のんのんのん。言ったでしょ。それはあなたの分よ。
Listen to it all the time.
いっぱい聞いてね。
Is there a singer that anyone listens to all the time? I used to do Linkin Park, but I think I can listen to Amy Lee all the time. I can loop her all the time. Linkin Park is another one, but I think Amy Lee is another one. I'm a Lee every so often, but I think my go-to is Amy Lee.
いいんですか？
いいのいいの。そのために用意しておいたんだから。あなたもファンになったら
We can go to one of the
一緒にライブ行
concerts.
きましょうね。
Oh man. I went on a concert rampage one year. I went to Amy Lee. I went to Scribble Showdown. That wasn't really a concert. That wasn't a concert. Lindsey Sterling. I went to a comedy show. George Lopez. Fluffy. I think there were other ones. Pentatonics! Oh my gosh, Pentatonics! I was in a craze that year. I was in a craze that year, man. Oh, I went to another one with my mom twice. It was amazing. That year was... I have no idea what I was on that year, man. This year, I'm on something else. I'm on a craze of things I'm doing that I never thought I would do before. Like, for one, I dyed my hair purple. I never thought I would dye my hair any other color but black. Another thing I'm doing, I'm getting a tattoo. I never thought I would do that. I don't know if I'm gonna make it. I don't know if I'm gonna make it, but I'm getting a tattoo. Never thought I'd do that. I'm definitely diving up the deep end. Yep. Wait, aren't you and her going again? No, I'm not. My mom invited me, but we couldn't find any seats close together. Nah. Yeah. So unless she gives me her partner's ticket, it ain't gonna happen. Yeah, yeah. It's their last show, too. But I'm glad she thought of me. I mean, her partner didn't care for it. Yeah, her partner didn't care for it. And it's funny because when we went to her partner's favorite concert, their performance, she did not care one bit about it. She didn't like it at all. It was fun though that they went to each other's show, so that was nice. That was nice. Oh, and we went during the holidays. We went during the holidays, man. I still got that shirt. I got. Man, I was getting shirts for like every show we went to. That was quite the year. That was quite the year, man. Yep. Anyway. Okay. That was the middle of COVID? No, it wasn't. That was like near the end. Liar. I'm looking at Kuromi while I'm looking at my model doing this face. I'm looking at Kuromi and... We had to mask up for every... Wait, I don't think we had to mask up. I think that was a choice. And I insisted that we do. Oh, I thought that said Baniri. That says Burmy. I'll do it anyway. I'm gonna do it anyway. Pokey Kitch. I don't know. I did. And earplugs. That was the first time I had to do first time I wanted to do earplugs because the music was so loud. Oh, but man, that Lindsay Sterling theater, that was gorgeous. That was gorgeous. That was beautiful. Oh, cool. What time? I'm trying to think if any other thing happened. All the other ones, I swear the Amy Lee one would have been better if it wasn't for the place that it was located at. Otherwise, it was good. It was good. Anyway, though, I'm gonna keep going.
Hi.
I remember when I started collecting things, I'd always get 3 copies. One for myself to keep in good condition, one as a backup, and one to actually use. So this is what Alex meant when he said Carmen knows all about Bestie.
あら、ごめんなさい。用があるのはアレックスだったわね。
Oh, okay. How long is it gonna be? Like until the end of stream, or?
ああ、そうそう。私に話があるって。
ええ、話っていうのはルイ・ロペスのことなんです。
What you mean, Rue Lopez?
ルイ・ロペス？
Rui Lopez, a network connected by secrets, a secret organization working in the shadows of our world. It connects influential figures from any fields: the police, the law, medicine, finances, and the media, which makes the organization capable of pretty much anything. Did you say you guys were going to play a game? I'm sorry, I can't remember. Helping friends led to making new friends. They were connected by protecting each other's secrets, and those connections made it seem like they can do anything. That's how Alexi Spencer described it.
あ、そんなに警戒しないでください。ルイ・ロペスはもう存在しないし、僕も何もしてません。ボンダが勝手に動き出す前から、僕はもうルイ・ロペスは解散すべきだと思ってたんです。ヒルダさんって覚えてますか？イーライ製薬の。
覚えてる。 情報を探すのに協力してもらったりしたよ。
彼死んだんです。
Hmm.
あ、嘘。
This is getting real. Come to think of it, I haven't heard from him since.
彼はルイ・ロペスのメンバーの名前が書かれたリストを解読した。だから殺されたんです。でも僕もボンダも誰もそんなことは依頼してないんです。
Hmm.
そうだったんだ。
ルイ・ロペスの活動の中で殺し屋や傭兵を雇うことは確かにありました。でももう誰にも依頼なんかしてない。僕の考えすぎかもしれないんですけど、ルイ・ロペスのメンバーだった人間が消されているのかもしれないんです。誰かがつながりを消したいと思っているのかもしれない。
私は考えすぎだって言ったのよ。ルイ・ロペスがなくたって人はつながり続けるし、利用し続けるし、裏切り続けるものなんだから。
That's called life. Life happens. With or without Rui Lopez, connections will be made, betrayals will happen, and people will take advantage of one another. The negatives of life, yes, but the positives as well.
それにルイ・ロペスはチームじゃない。
You only used each other.
お
Yep.
互いにお互いを利用しただけ。テオやアレックスの思いとは関係なく、権力や財力を利用するために秘密でつながった奴らが何をしたって何も不思議じゃないわ。
カルメンさんの言う通り、ルイ・ロペスがあってもなくても利用する人は利用するし、裏切る人は裏切るし、隠す人は隠すと思う。でももし少しでも関係があるなら知っておきたいって気持ちはわかる気がする。どれだけ情報を探せるかわからないけど協力するよ。クロちゃんやリンボたちにも話していい？その方が力になれると思うんだけど。
ありがとうございます。こういうことって手を貸してくれっていうのは簡単だけど、でもそれは同時に危険に巻き込むかもしれないことだから。
私たち友達でしょ。
はい。
私のことも忘れてない？アレックス。
You're not forgetting about your mommy, are you?
ママなんだからね。
もうカルメンさん、最近ずっとこれなんですよ。二言目にはあなたのママ
You're
なの
adopted,
よ
you've been chosen.
本当のことだもん。
はいはい、分かってますよ、お母さん。
え？
Has he never called you mom before?
びっくりした。
どうかしたのですか、カルメンさん。
I love that she has Pepe too. Pepe hurries over because of Carmen's cry of surprise.
ペペ、大変よ。どうしましょう。大きなケーキかなんか用意しなくち
We need to make the biggest cake at once.
何かあったのですか。
And something happened. He's like, wait, what? I thought this was an emergency. Why are we making a cake?
ゃ。アレックスが呼んだのよ。私のこと可愛くて大好き
He
で
said his first word. He said mom. He called me the cutest, bestest mom on God. He called me the cutest, bestest mom on God's green earth. You can't be embarrassed now, bro.
大変なのです。
And Pepe's agreeing.
焼くのです。
And Pepe's agreeing. I love Pepe too.
三段重ねくらい大きいのにしてね。
さあ、い
もちろんなの
つ
です。
もこんな感じなんですよ。
Okay, he ain't embarrassed. I love this family. I love this family.
でも本当は嬉しいんじゃないの？
I think the other thing I like, not talking about the game right now, is that my model's like laughing and smiling, and Chromie's like, yeah. She's just like, yeah. I don't smile and laugh at this, but yeah.
カルメンさんには内緒ですよ。僕今すごく幸せです。
How old is Alex? I can't remember. Is this in the archives somewhere? Ooh.
We apologize for the unavoidable delay. Please listen for further announcements.
That was English. English. I must have missed the train, but traffic's too bad to take a taxi at a time like this. Guess I'll watch the news while I wait for the next one. No, not 0 hour. My best friend isn't on it. Ew. Ew. Undocumented immigrants have been a long-running issue for New Stage, but blaming them for illegally entering the country will solve nothing. Exactly. Exactly. Thank you. We should blame the ones taking advantage of their weakness. If they come to our city seeking a new place to live, we should provide it to them. I want us to be a city that doesn't ask for the individual's past, one that only looks to their present and future. Bro. Was this game made in Japan? Whoa. A lukewarm wind blows through the container yard. I don't mind the smell of salt, but the moist air coiling around my skin is unpleasant. State's Attorney Campbell's speech is full of good intentions and sweet words. Honeyed words. Oh! I wonder if she's smelled the stench of opening an old container before. Oh! What does that mean?
もう揃ったか。
ええ、準備できました。
よし、みんな聞いてくれ。
Countless uniformed officers are gathered in the nighttime container yard. One of our long-running informants gave us news of an illegal import coming in. I pushed the investigation through despite my superior's reluctance to get involved and set up this team.
私が前から移民の問題に目をつけてるのは知ってるよな。っていうか、知っててこのチームに参加してくれたやつしかここにはいないか。
Man, when you have to work behind the scenes for stuff.
ニューシーグで長く問題になっている移民は実際は移民じゃない。
The immigrants New Stage is viewed as a problem for so long aren't immigrants. Yeah, the way that this game is defining it, viewed as a problem for so long aren't immigrants at all.
教科書にどう書いてあるか知らないけど、より良い環境を求めて移ってくるか、あるいは困難な状況から逃れるために移ってくる人間のことを指すはずだろ。でも、ニューシーグの問題はそこじゃないと思ってる。この町は
In this city, people who shouldn't be here appear out of nowhere and disappear just as fast. Right, the first Bustafellows game. I'm trying to remember. I'm trying to remember. They took advantage of immigrants. They made them work underground. I know that they took advantage of immigrants and made them do a bunch of illegal stuff and kept their names covered. And like she said, made them disappear because they weren't documented. But I can't remember much else.
行方不明者が多いんじゃない。身元不明者が多いんじゃない。いないはずの人間が消えてるんだ。なぜかこの問題を追及しようとすると上層部が反対する。私はさ、ダメって言われるとやめられないたちなんだ。
I have a statement for that. When I'm told not to do something, that just makes me want to do it even more. Not in a sense of being like a gremlin, but I'll come back to that for something else.
さあ、行くか。
はい。ここです。
Open up! FBI, open up! I listen carefully, but all I hear is the roaring of the waves. I nod, and an officer with the bolt cutter steps forward.
全員動くな。私たちは警察だ。あんたたちを助けに来た。わかる？ヘルプ、俳優だ。取った。バンチュー。
Man, if they don't even speak the same language, that's even more confusing and terrifying.
ゆっくり順番に外に出て。そう、もう大丈夫だから。
助けてください。箱
Can't hear anything from the box.
箱？わかった。調べるからあんたはそっちで手当てを受けて。
The container's interior reeks of blood, sweat, ugh, and excrement. Box, a crate, I guess? Does she mean the ones piled up back there? Do they have personal belongings, or... Oh, baby! Oh. Man, in high school, I remember that they made us read. I remember one. I don't recommend reading it if you don't want to be... Honestly, we'll say it, like, traumatized or shaken by it, but I think the book was called Tortilla Curtain. Half of the class read it, another half of the class read a different book, but it talked about the story of an immigrants crossing the border. Ooh, a sand shrew. Talked about the story of an immigrants crossing the border, and we had to watch the movie. It was shaking, and that's putting it lightly, traumatizing in a sense. It was... I'm honestly not surprised. People that have to cross the border in one way, by, like, what? I forgot what they're called, like, terror bands and stuff. People that help them cross the border have to go through things. They have to trust people that they don't know. They have to go with a group of people. They have to go through lands that have, like, little to no food, water. They get taken advantage of. I'd go through details, but I don't want to hurt anyone emotionally or mentally or anything. But let's just say they may not make it alive. They may not come out the same. They'll also be traumatized through that whole experience. I think by the first part of the book or movie, the movie, they started off with like 7 people. Only the child made it across the border. And that's because the person taking them had a change of heart at the end, because that's how movies work. And in the book had a better, the book had a nicer version where I think it was a woman and a man. The man was working really hard to make a better life for him and his wife. They all lived poorly. And he was trying to make a better life for them. She was yelling at him because she was pregnant, and I'm trying to remember everything. She said she loved her family, so it was all very emotional for her while she was pregnant. And he was trying to find work, trying to get paid under the table. He could barely find work. And then he got hit by a car. He made it. He just hurt his shoulder really bad. And the person who hit him didn't want to get sued by him because he thought he could get sued. So he just gave him a couple $100. The immigrant took the money because, he was just like, oh, money. But his shoulder was never the same again. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. This is the lighter version. These are like stories that turn out decent compared to things that actually happen. He took the money because, hey, this is some income. And then with the shoulder that he couldn't fix because hundreds aren't going to get you anywhere to go to a doctor. He tried to work with the shoulder, then I can't remember much after that. But yeah. That was Tortilla Curtain. That was the book. The movie was something else. Even my family could never afford to go to school. So neither of them went to school in their country. They couldn't afford it. So when I tell people, like, they're like, "Oh yeah, my parents never finished high school." They're surprised when I tell them, like, "Oh, my parents never even went to school. They never learned ABCs. They don't even know how to read or write in their own language. They can speak it, they can't read or write it." It's just what it is, you know. Oh, I caught the sand shrew! Nice. Nice. I want to be like my mom. She's very happy-go-lucky. She does her best to smile for everyone and just be happy. That's what she does. I just noticed because I was trying to focus on what I was saying and remember everything, because as I was talking, I'm like, wait, was the book the same as the movie or was it not? And then I realized I was remembering two different things. So then I was trying to process and explain those two different things. So yeah, I was searching my memories, my brain. Yeah, I was trying to process all of that. Yeah. I don't want to get too political, but yeah, as the whole immigrant thing going on, and yeah. I want to be like my mom. She's very chill and just being happy for everybody. She said she got... I'm trying to think. She said she got me something. She got me a present. She just came back from visiting, like, family and stuff. I'm going to forget to see her this Thursday because I'm going to be working really late. I don't even know if she's going to remember. I don't know. Hopefully I remember. Anyway. I don't know if we should pause here or not. We'll see how much more it has for this game. Scribs, if it was an animal, I doubt it. If it was an animal, I doubt my mom would hold on to it. We got 2 cats, I think, from her, like, the same day. I doubt she would hold on to an animal. Oh, I remember her! I don't get her outfit having that little tie in front. Container yard. Troublemakers who don't follow their superiors' orders. I'm afraid she's about to get slapped. Ooh, she about to get an earful. I follow Valerie to a corner with a vending machine by the stairs. We call it the spot here in the station. It's a blind spot outside the view of any security camera. Oh gosh. I hear they sell better the younger they are.
違う。赤ん坊ですよ。
赤ん坊？
A baby.
箱に入ってた。
Stuffed in a
まる
crate.
で人形でもしまっておくみたいに。移民って理由があってくる人間のことじゃないですか。あの赤ん坊に。
Don't immigrants come here for a reason? What reason could a baby have for coming to this city? Well, it would have come with a parent, usually. But like I said in the movie, only the child made it. There was... I'm gonna keep that part to myself.
この町に住もうとしてやってくる人間じゃない。この町に連れてこられて、いつの間にか消える人間がいる。
ロンダリングか。
ええ、私はそう思ってます。
Human laundering, child
ヒューマン
laundering.
ロンダリングか。
Like I said, this game touches on heavy topics. It is not for the weak. And this isn't even touching on the another game. I forget what it's called. Virachi Evermore. That is nothing but a dark game. And you have to go through the dark ends before you get the happy ends.
問題は誰がやってるのか。いや、やってるやつを探すのは簡単だ。誰かに剥がせればいい。問題は
Who's the
誰が利
mastermind?
益を得ているのか。黒幕は誰か。
秘密を守る方法と力を持っている人間がいるわね。そういう人間を追うとどうなると思う？
Scribs. That is quite the bold statement. At this point, there's no way to traumatize us. We're already messed up. We're playing these games for a reason. We're already looking for partners who want to mess us up. Yanderas, Sunderas. Come on now. You should know better. You know, I thought I pinned Kuromi to me. Girl. I thought I pinned you to me. I guess I didn't. This bothers me. I thought I pinned her to me. It bothers me now.
So.
よく言うじゃない？秘密を守る一番の方法は何かって。
Get rid of everyone who knows about it. Yep, get rid of all the witnesses.
消されないように気をつけることね。
Yup.
姉さんこそ最近何か嗅ぎ回ってるんじゃないですか？
何のことかしら？
上の指示に従わない生意気なやつの情報はすぐ回ってくるんで。
お互い気をつけて長生きしましょう。
何か面白い番組でもやってますか？
I think we came at a good pausing point, actually. Yeah, I think we came at a good pausing point. I'm sorry for all of that info for immigrants and stuff. I feel really close to that topic for my own like background and stuff. My family like being Hispanic and whatnot with everything going on. And like everything I've learned alone too, knowing what everyone from like any culture has to like go through, even around the world too. So this one with like immigrants and stuff honestly hits home. So I wanted to share that. Even in like movies, we watched a movie where yeah, no, I appreciate it, Scribes. We watched a movie where I think, which one was that? Was that college or high school? Yeah, I think this one was in college. Yeah, where it touched on quite a number of backgrounds. Where there was a white guy, and a black family, a Hispanic family, a bunch of backgrounds, and you got to see what each one of them was going through and how they all interacted and why they behaved the way they behaved. Like there was a white cop and how it wasn't real, it was like a story and stuff, but how he interacted with like a black family, how they responded, how a Hispanic family was doing, and how they responded to certain situations. And I felt for the Hispanic family, because of all the interactions, they were the ones that minded their own business, but they got hit the most. I was so upset. And I'm like, how many times has this actually happened in movies? Like, there are stereotypes in movies, like, what is it, like does the blonde go first? Or something? Or like just other stereotypes in movies or something. Like someone said, how often does it happen that what was it? Was it, how is it often that a white blonde is the villain? Or something like that. That some things don't happen. And some things do happen in like shows and movies and stuff. I can't remember. So don't quote me on that. I can't remember what it is. But yeah, just some things like do happen all the time and some tropes don't happen. It's just like not a thing. Or it just needs to happen more often. Oh, like there's always like one, like in a show, there's always like one gay person. But there's another series where they're flipping it. There's only like one straight person. If a character was gay or LGBT, the rules required something bad No! If a character was gay or LGBT, the rules required something bad to happen to them. No! That's BS. That reminds me, there was one movie, something like that reminds me, there was one movie I saw where something like that did happen. That's bull cheese. I'm trying to remember that movie. I think the movie was trying to talk about LGBT, but I can't remember. Yeah, it was Vizipop, yeah, every person basically in there was LGBT except for one or two straight people. So, yeah, it's nice seeing a change or variety. Even when I heard of that, that there is that stereotype, I made a small snippet story where I had flipped everything that was happening. Like, there was the family man, there is a woman who cooks, there is a boy who's not usually close to their emotions, and I don't know, usually like a female and stuff. So what I did was I made a short story of the man who was home cooking and cleaning, and the wife was out working. And I made a short story of a girl who was possibly being bullied, and the brother was trying to help her, convince her to talk to someone about it. And things like that. And they tried to talk to the dad about it, who was at home cooking dinner. And he said, hey, mom's coming home. You have to start cleaning up and stuff. So I tried to make a story to flip all of the stereotypes, because I didn't like the stereotypes that I was hearing about. But yeah, I tried to write something to flip everything. Flip the norms. Who cares about the norms? Change it. Flip it. What is it? Down with the hierarchy. Do that. Yeah. I even did that with, like, that's what I do with poetry, is when someone is like, well, you have to What do you hear? Well, hear with colors. Hear the sound of the gurgling. I don't know. Do it with like poetry. Try to do something like that you can do. I can't think of it right now. The sea of bloody red or something. I don't know. But yeah, I do the same thing similar like with poetry. Just try to flip it on its head. But yeah, it's always interesting to do it like that. I like how we're talking about this. But yeah, the game brings it out. Quote the song, The Sound of Silence. Yeah, even the sound of silence, the roaring silence. I did it in one poem. The silent screams, the roaring, the booming laughter, even though, you know, someone probably isn't laughing that hard. The piercing ache. A piercing ache is, yeah, just like changing everything on its head. I'm trying to pull up stuff over here, but yeah. Pastafellas is gonna be, what the fudge am I looking at right now? I'm just trying to see someone to raid and I'm like, what is this? But yeah. Oh my gosh. But no, not hydrate! Why would you make me hydrate at the end of stream? I'm trying to go to bed! Oh, you're terrible for that. Question. Are you not supposed to be able to hear someone swallow? Like water? Like when I swallow water, apparently I'm very loud. Everyone can hear me when I do that, apparently. I don't know if I just have too much, if I'm drinking too much, or if just something's going on, or what. But yeah, tomorrow we are, well, I appreciate everyone joining me today. Ooh. Yep, I appreciate everyone joining me today. I know that this game is quite a bit on the heavy side. Konbanwa. Rosalind desu. Hajimemashite. Ichigachi. We're gonna be ready to raid. I'm looking for someone to raid. I'm seeing someone new. Oh no, we have the ad break. Hold up. Oh no, we sneezed that. Tomorrow we'll be back at it again with Pokemon. ZA. I did get some good news, which I forgot to mention earlier. My boss apparently is going to be only meeting with me every other Monday, so I'm going to be able to do Monday streams again. So those Monday work streams, Monday like chore streams, so we can do those again. So hopefully I can do like one long week of streams again. So hopefully next week, I'm looking at the calendar right now. So maybe next week, Monday through, what is that? Yeah, Monday through Thursday. Yeah, Monday through Thursday. I'm going to see what games we can do. Like I said before, I'm thinking about changing things up in the new year. Yeah, I'm looking to change things up in the new year. What that means exactly, I'm not sure. I know I'm always changing things, like the models and stuff. I've been doing it consistently with like romance and crafts and stuff. But I thought of something on the way home, and I'm like, you know, I kind of want to settle down on one thing. So I'm trying to figure out what that one thing would be. Because I'm doing a lot, but maybe I should narrow it down. So I might do a little bit of variation from time to time, but I'm thinking about narrowing it down. I'm seeing someone to raid, and I think I found someone new. Ooh. Whenever I find someone new, I usually go for things like if they're purple, or if they have like a certain model, or... Hi, Jackie! We're actually just about to end stream. Love having you here, though. I see someone new that we can raid. They are... usually look to see if if they have like a purple model, if they have a similar model than I have, so like Prism or Yuki or any of the other customizable models, things like that. And it looks like we have Chonsa VTuber, the VTuber model. They are currently playing Infinity Nikki. They have a purple model, and it looks like they have their own... They have they have an angel model that grants wishes to people that work hard and go for their own passion, is what they do. It looks like they just started streaming, so they're a new streamer. So let's go ahead and show them all of the support that we can. They have a 3D model. Oh, it's like the very angelic. That's so cool. I'm just getting the name ready before I look at chat again. How do you spell hospital? You're going to the hospital? I hope everything's okay, or that you're going to be better. Thank you, Jackie. Yeah, I just got this one. It's a Prism model, so a different kind of customizable model. We were playing with it today. I'm not sure how long I'll use it. I'm just playing with it for right now, but you know, we'll see. We'll see. Okay, so we're going to go out and raid. Ooh, let's see if I can... There we go. Chunsa VTuber. Again, they're playing Infinity Nikki, so we'll be back at it again tomorrow with Pokemon Legends ZA. So get your broomsticks, get your potions, and I hope you remember your spells, because I sure don't. And I'll see everyone tomorrow. Thank you so much, Sparkles. Bye-bye.